chose communications because I feel like it matched my kind of business elements and kind of my love of English in a happy medium. I didn't want to go anywhere near math during college, and communications just kind of gave me a way to be creative with my advertising side, but also be really strategic with the public relations. And I think the fact that they offer both is really great because you really do get this integrated, combined kind of major that's basically what you want it to be. Last summer, I had the opportunity to intern as a public relations intern at Mince and Hoke, which is an advertising agency. So I got to do a lot of business to business work, which was really interesting. I learned it wasn't really for me, but then I went abroad and I got to intern abroad in London, England, and I worked for Nexus Communications, which is a public relations firm, which was more what I was interested in, and it was healthcare. So I got to send email pitches to mummy bloggers and say, hey, your kids should really try this mouthwash, it's super cool, which was a great kind of payoff and reward to see people actually blog about stuff that I sent them. And then this summer, I'm going to be interning at Cashman and Katz, which I actually found this internship from a Marist alum. So it was really great because in our interview, I sat down with her and we talked about singers and we talked about PRSSA. And I'm pretty sure she only asked me one real question about the internship, but that's another advertising agency, and I'm going to be a public relations intern within that department. On campus, I'm involved in the Marist College Singers. I'm also involved in the Marist College Club of Theater Arts. I actually just got elected as Director of Show Publicity for the Executive Board, so that kind of goes into my advertising love, where I get to design the posters and I get to tweet about it and really use social media skills. So I really love doing that on campus. I'm also involved in the St. Jude Executive Board. I'm the Public Relations Director for St. Jude. So what we do with that is we have this Up Till Dawn event in the fall, and I basically publicize about it, get people to donate, get people really excited to participate in this Up Till Dawn event, and those two things keep me pretty busy between classes. My favorite class here that I've taken at Marist has to be Fundamentals of PR with LB Greenan, because she's just such a light and she's so inspirational, and I was so glad to have her as a professor because I heard such great things. And that was kind of the class that convinced me that PR was the direction I was headed in. Before that, I was a journalism major with a business minor, no clue what I wanted to do with that, and then I took that class and she really inspired me and she kind of showed me that PR was the way that I wanted to go. I think the communications department does a really great job in preparing you, because a lot of the professors are adjunct professors who have current jobs in the communications industry. A lot of them have worked in the industry for 30 years at places like Ogilvy and really big names. So having them as a resource, even just having the professors and their knowledge as a resource, is unbelievable, especially when it comes to, well, what class do I take and what path would be really beneficial to me? And I think even the hands-on experience in the classes, like learning Google Analytics in a class, having a professor take you through that kind of software, which you will use in an internship, they really help you while you're on campus. And then they also help with all the internship services, where they hook you up with all of the alumni and make sure you're paired with the right internship. And those internships are invaluable when it comes to learning some of the stuff that you can't learn in the classroom. My dream job would have to be doing either public relations or advertising for Broadway. I would love to live in New York City, right off of 42nd Street, and intern at one of the public relations or advertising firms. Even if I don't get to do the creative and actually make posters, I just love drawing attention to the different theater, and theater has always been my passion. So using my kind of practical communication application with kind of my passion of theater.